to both sides.
Okay, Scott, let's start with you. Can you tell us what this disagreement is about?
Well, I was in the hallway the other day, and I seen David talking with my girlfriend. Well, ex-girlfriend. They was talking, they were laughing. He was flirting with her. It was like they were going out. It really pissed me off. He's such a backstabber.
Scott, we agreed no name calling, okay?
So you're in a hallway and we saw David talk with your former girlfriend. What's your name?
Teresa.
With Teresa. From the way they're talking, it looked to you like they're flirting or going out, and that upset you. Is that right?
As you can see, Mike summarized Scott's point of view. He listened to what he said and repeated it back in his own words, making sure he included both what happened and how it made the person feel. That's harder than it looks. This takes really active listening and practice.
At this stage, it's the mediator's job to get the main points from both sides to help both of them feel heard. Then, after the summary, Mike asked,
Is that right? This way, participants have a chance to correct the mediator if he gets a summary wrong. Let's watch some more.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. I was upset all day, and all through practice too. And then finally when I went up to him to talk about it, he got all heated. And Coach him all talked to us, told us to come here.
Hey, when do I get my turn?
Remember, David, we said no interrupting. You'll have your turn in a minute.
Let's see if I got this right, Scott. When you saw the two of them, you're so upset that I stayed in mind all day, even though practice too. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, David, let's hear your point of view.
Okay, so I'm just minding my own business, right? When he comes up to me in the locker room telling me I'm not supposed to talk to Teresa, his ex-girlfriend. Hello? They're not even together anymore. So as far as I'm concerned, he has no right to say anything. But whatever. He's just like that. Next thing I know, he's yelling at me, trying to put his hands on me, trying to push me. No can. I told him he needs to chill. And that's when Coach came in.
So you're talking with Teresa, but you didn't think there was anything wrong with that because she isn't going with Scott anymore. Is that right?
Yeah.
I think when Scott came to talk to you about it, you got upset because he raised his voice and put his hands on you. Is that right?
Yeah. Then he goes on about respect and how I don't have any respect. Yeah, right. Yeah, he thinks he can push me around like that and expect me not to fight back?
So it sounds like you got upset when he pushed you. Also, you don't appreciate him saying you don't have respect. You like him to show you some respect by not pushing you. Is that right?
It can be hard to concentrate in mediation, especially when it gets heated. It's important to focus on listening and summarizing what happened and the feelings too. If you get stuck, start the summary with
Sounds like.
And you'll be surprised how often you get it right.
And remember, the summary doesn't have to be perfect. The participants appreciate that you are sincerely listening and that you care about helping them out.
Let's go back to you, Scott. Can you tell us more?
Maybe I shouldn't have pushed her. Okay, fine. But you know what? We've only been broken up for 3 days. And he knows I didn't want to break up with her. I still care about her. Then he goes and acts any kind with her like that. That's so disrespectful. It really pissed me off.
Okay, it sounds like this breakup happened recently, and you're still upset. When you saw them talking, it had only been 3 days. Plus, you didn't want to break up with Teresa. You still care about her. That's why you thought it was disrespectful for him to talk to your ex the way he did. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
David, would you like to respond?
Look, maybe I shouldn't have talked to Teresa that way, okay? I did flirt with her. I know it'd piss you off, but I didn't think you were around. What can I say? I'm just a flirty guy. It's no big deal to me.
So, David, you admit you were flirting with Teresa and you knew that Scott would not appreciate it. But to you, it's not that big of a deal because you consider yourself to be a flirt in general. Is that right?
Yeah.
I just feel like he's making a fool out of me, laughing behind my back.
No one is making a fool of you, all right?
Why Teresa? Why can't you find other people to flirt with?
There's nothing going on, for real. We're lab partners, so we see each other all the time. We just joke around a lot.
So, David, sounds like there's nothing going on with Teresa, but you see each other a lot and you tend to joke around a lot. Is that right?
Yeah, we're friends. We're all friends. We go back a long time.
How long have you all been friends?
We go back to the first grade.
So since their first grade, that's about 10 years you guys have been friends. You want to continue being friends?
Yeah.
Of course.
Did you notice how Scott and David started to talk directly to each other? At this stage of the mediation, it's okay to take a step back and let the participants talk without the mediator's help. By now, they have cooled off and are starting to hear each other.
Also, did you notice how Shelby asked how long they've been friends? It's always a good question to ask. If they are friends, often it means they'll work harder for a solution.
Even though the mediators are saying less, they are paying attention, making sure the process stays on track.
Once they've heard each other and understand each other, then the mediators can move to step 3, brainstorming for solutions.
So you guys have come a long way since you walked in here. Now it's time to brainstorm some concrete solutions to this. Can you think of ways this can be resolved?
It's okay to just say any idea that comes.
Is there anything you'd want to say to each other?
Look, Scott, I'm sorry for flirting with Teresa. I won't do it anymore, okay?
Promise?
Promise. My girlfriend doesn't like you when I act like that either.
Cool.
So David, you apologize to Scott and you agree to stop flirting with Teresa. Is that right?
Yeah? But I gotta say something.
Go ahead.
Look, Scott, I think you owe me an apology too for pushing me and all that. Plus, Coach saw, so that wasn't cool.
Okay, I'm sorry too. I won't do that again.
So Scott, you apologize to David and you promise not to do it again, correct?
Yeah.
Anything else?
I know it wasn't cool for me to push you in front of Coach like that. I didn't think you were so close by. That was messed up.
If someone's flirting like that, I'd be upset too. I get it.
I am upset, bro. Besides, I already bought tickets for the prom.
Ouch.
Yeah, my head's messed up right now.
I've been through breakups, bruh. I know what you're going through.
It's all right with you. Don't mention the prom thing around me, okay?
No problem. In fact, if you want, I can even help you resell the tickets. Get your money back.
Thanks, David.
Anything else?
Oh, I think Coach wants us to get back to him on this. Can you do that? I'm gonna be late for practice.
No problem.
Thanks. Look, Scott, I really don't want us to be mad at each other before a game. You're my homie, bro.